Listen, another day, another win. You can't complain. You can't complain. Arsenal 3, Burnley 1. And to be honest, it was one of those games where you have to be like really on it, because obviously I feel like home games against this kind of opposition, especially in the Premier League, you can't lack, or it can turn a bit ugly. You get what I'm saying? In actuality, I actually found the Sevilla game to be an easier game, if you get what I'm saying, in terms of the fact that it was more open. Burnley, obviously, they put 11 players behind the ball. I mean, I've got no aversion to that. Like, this is the Premier League. Teams are gonna do what they have to do to survive. It is what it is, and it was one of those ones where first half, as long as the game keeps going on and no one's scoring, Arsenal aren't scoring, Burnley will be growing in confidence. And early on in the first half, you see a chance broke to them, and I can't lie, this save from Raya, this save is cold. I'm not gonna lie. To get down that quickly, I gotta give Raya his props, because I can't lie, if Burnley go in 1-0 up, they're gonna be moving crazy. They're gonna be moving crazy with the defense. So I have to give Raya his props for that one. And yeah, man, it was kind of nervy, because obviously, this season we're focusing more on controlling games rather than, the effervescent football of last season, where we're just like pinging it about and everything is just like, super fast and stuff. Cool. Now let's talk about the goal. So I'm pretty sure the ball came in from Zinchenko, and Saka wins the header. And listen, and I'll be honest, it was a really brave leap and finish from Leo Trossard, because he literally clattered into the woodwork after his shoulder or his forearm just must have jammed. Like, it was really brave effort, and that was just on the stroke of half time. So literally, that goal changed the whole dynamic. Goals like that change the team talk. So you know how important they are, because if we're coming in second half without a goal, it's 0-0, bro. Company is gonna be riling up the players, and it's a different approach. It's different everything, because guess what? When it's 0-0, they have something to protect. Now we've actually scored just before, half times commence. Like, they don't have anything to protect. They need to get out more, and that's when the match starts to become more. So we're getting in, like, obviously early stages of like the second half. It's all cool, but first half we saw some warning signs from Koleosho, like that, like. Downhill takes a strike, it's deflected, and it just, finds its way in the back of the net. And now, what was so beautiful? We didn't waste any time. Trossard's set pieces, their quality. Obviously, at Newcastle, I wasn't too sure about the last few set pieces he was putting in, but I gotta give Nicholas Hover credit, because obviously our set piece coach, he's been can't lie, Saliba just dunks on him. It is what it is, man. Saliba just dunks on him. And yes, 2-1 Arsenal, and literally this is pretty much like just over 3 minutes after Burnley scored. So scoring again, just so obviously now it's 2-1. We're like, all right, cool. An extra goal wouldn't hurt, would it? It's always good to have a cushion. Trossard whips in another dangerous cross. Saliba rises to it off the crossbar, finds his way to Zinchenko, and now I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna bang it, and like it's gonna come off, someone, and it's gonna be deflected, for a corner. Or he's gonna sky this horribly. But what did Kyle Walker say? He did say Zinchenko is one of the most technical players at CA, and obviously, since last season we've seen that in Arsenal. Nowhere Zinchenko hits a scissor kick. That finish was beautiful. I can't lie. That's a beautiful way to cap off, the Saturday afternoon. A finish like that. Absolutely beautiful, man. I gotta give Zinchenko his props for that, Obviously, Tomiyasu was playing left back last few games. Zinchenko was like, aye, when I come back in the team, I'm gonna do my thing. Obviously, because, Ben White was out with a knock today. Tomiyasu was playing right back, and Zinchenko was back at left back. And listen, that finish, crazy, man. Zinchenko's got the technical quality to do these things. That's the thing. So, yeah, man, I was actually really happy. What was a positive day? Yeah, ended off with a slight bit of disappointment, because obviously, yeah, Vieira charged in at Brownhill, and obviously he had no malicious intent or whatsoever. But when your studs are up like that, I can't even argue with the red. I have to be honest. So yeah, Mike Oliver was just like, it's a red. Vieira got sent to these marching orders, and that was that, to be honest. And yeah, man, in the end, we ended up getting the 3 points. I was very happy with the result. Saka assisting against Burnley, I believe, made that the 24th opposition that he's faced in the Premier League, and he's got a goal or assist against. And Burnley was the one team he was missing that goal or assist against, and he got that today. So every team he's come up across in the Premier League, he's either scored or assisted against, or both, to be fair. But yeah, man, just a nice little stat for you. Trossard, I told the man about Trossard. Trossard's cooking. And about, I don't know, like 600 minutes or so, 6 goals and 2 assists this season. That's quality. He's actually our top scorer in all competitions, I believe. So big up Trossard, man. I've definitely been wanting to see him in the 9 position, and I believe he ensures our attack remains like fluid. Like in terms of like Jesus, kind of like for like replacement. Stylistically, he's much closer to Jesus than any Nketiah is, to be fair. So yeah, man, listen, happy with the dub. Obviously, we saw what happened to Tottenham earlier today. Shout out to Sarabia coming on last few minutes of the game. That volley, that touch and volley by Sarabia to equalise. All right, let's talk about it. That was a finish. I can't even lie. Then couple minutes later, that slide pass to Lemina, who slid it past Vicario for the 2-1. I can't lie. That was ecstasy, man. So we had to win. Obviously now we go above Tottenham, and City have to play Chelsea tomorrow. Listen, Chelsea, I need a favour from Chelsea. Honestly, man. But listen, that's the nature of the Premier League. Things always shifting and changing. Just make sure you do your job. And today, we done our job. And that's all we can really ask for, to be fair. International breaks coming up. It'll be nice to, get Odegaard back, Jesus back, and Ben White back. Obviously, Timmer's back. Not going to be back for a while. Partey's not going to be back until next year. So, yeah, man, because we're stretched quite thin.